Hello, I'm very happy to be here. And again, I'm here to learn. Don't have $100, but have 100 friends. I see value more and more in Webtalk. Facebook ads, every click is, 25 cents? Every time somebody click, you have to pay. On Webtalk, if somebody click, you get paid. But every time I do something now, I spend 1 hour talking with you and in Webtalk, now I'm gonna get money as well. So my time is not wasted because my time is valuable.
Ilani, do you want to say anything? I know you've been listening and been
Hey,
very calm.
I've been patient. I'm learning. Well, I'm outside in the park and it was a little bit noisy here, so I kept myself muted. But hello, I'm very happy to be here. And again, I'm here to learn. And as usual, you always give us some wisdom. And you're right about it's going to be more valuable than crypto. Because I purchased, this dog is trying to get me. I did purchase some Bitcoin and I lost money already. So I bought $80 worth of Bitcoin. I lost 20 within like 2 days. I'm like, come on, this is crazy. It's like going up and down. It's like a casino. I don't like it. And then when the money that I invested to Webtalk is steady coming, even if it's a penny and a dollar, I see it. It's not losing, it's like, in my country, Ukraine, we always say, don't have $100, but have 100 friends. Because when you need $100, each friend will have 100 for you. So you'll be rich in 1,000. So what it means, like each friend has 100 friends and so on and so on. So if we build this network, it's going to worth something. It's going to be worth more than money, because what is money? It's a value, right? Something you put value on. And the more we realize now, for example, in Africa, when there was a famine, right? In, Zambia? I forgot which country. People were trying to buy something with money. And because it was deflation, they couldn't. Because the baker said, I want gold. They switched from money became nothing overnight, because people's what valuable became food, or people baking, or people who making. So if you know a baker is your friend, you're not going to die, right? So if you don't have a goal, money will not be useless, right? What's the point of Bitcoin if you can buy bread with it? So definitely, this is something different, and I see value more and more in Webtalk. And when I talk to my friends, and I have a lot of friends, and they like, oh, show me the money. Money talks. Show me how much you made, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna show you how much I made, but listen, you don't understand how much I'm gonna make in the future. And they like, how? How? This is how. Because if one person invite another, and then I try to explain the long spiel, and then, it sounds like fake. Like, because they're so conditioned to believe that everything should be free. Social media is free, but they don't understand you actually pay more, especially if you're a business, for Facebook ads. Every click is, 25 cents, or I don't know how much, 10 cents. Every time somebody click, you have to pay. On Webtalk, if somebody click, you get paid. So it's like, wow. So the more clicks you get, the more busy you get. So I learned this now. The more I'm active and the more I invite people, I'm interacting, I'm having fun at the same time. But every time somebody click, adds value to me, adds value to my network. And I don't have a huge amount of money, but every day I'm getting more. And it's nice to see it grow. It's not about money anymore. It's about, okay, I have 5,000 network. This is the people I can do stuff with, it's like exciting. And then when I talk to some people, they said, I only have 200 people on my YouTube, and I've been doing this for 3 years and I'm working hard. And I'm like, well, I have 5,000 in 2 months. I haven't done anything. They just joined because they want to be, watching my videos now. So it's like, they see results, they see I'm busy, they see like not in money, but they see like people, They're like, oh, I should join too. Like they want to come in now. Now they want to come in. 2 months ago, they're like, oh, don't bother me. Like some people wouldn't even talk to me, my family. They're like, it's a scam. I'm like, what? Now, when I show results, I said, look, this is my account and look what's happening. They're like, oh, this is serious, you know? This is something interesting. Well, let me rethink that. There you go. So I think the more we, it's like a building a house, you know, you have to build foundation first. And you got to learn. And each step, it takes steps. There's no elevator to success, you know, you got to, and steps should be small because, you know, you don't want to fall in the gaps. So small, every day. If you build that, you're going to build an empire for sure. With people's network.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, one of the things that you said is, I truly believe this, that the web coin, the credits, whatever it comes to be, when you think of crypto, at some point, and I know that people will try to tell me that I'm wrong with this, but at some point, how will crypto be valuable? How is it going to be valuable? Let's say the dollar disappears. Well, the dollar is what drives crypto. Now, there are some cryptos that are crypto with dollar, like gold or silver or whatever. So those are going to have some sort of value to them. But anything that's really backed by the dollar, how do we know that there's value there? Now, what I see in Webtalk is if we keep those coins and the credits right in Webtalk and don't just pull all that out and trade it in, I think that people are going to see the value of their credit go up very, 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 very quickly. Right. And like you said, it's a person who is in Webtalk is providing value. They're not providing negative value. It doesn't go really backwards. It might go to zero, but it's not like I can make a post and it makes me negative 10 cents. That doesn't work. That's not going to happen. Now with you know what you said about Bitcoin, you're sad that 3 days later you didn't make any money on it. That's
lost $20. I was like, how did I lose $20?
But you'll make $60 in a month.
With Webtalk, I made $70 in one day when 5 people join. You know, this is the thing. This is the power of information. Like, you don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have 1,000 people in one day. That's 20 grand, because everybody's gonna know, but everybody's gonna wake up because say, wait a minute, there's a value in that. And this is why I am gambling in a good way. You know, I'm very risk taker. I always take risks. So I wish I knew Webtalk earlier, because honestly, somebody invited me a long time ago and I did never open the email, you know, and that's my problem. And I did not use it maybe for a few months. And then I was like, when somebody else told me about it, I was like, wait a minute, I better check it out. So I think persistence, the more we talk about it, the more we show the results. Hey, this is success. You can make success with it. Forget about Facebook. Did you know I got banned on Facebook? One post that I posted last year, 2020, November, I posted something like garlic and onions is the best vaccine, something like that. You know, natural grandma's remedy. They removed that post. They said, I'm sorry, last year you posted something. Hello, police. And we feel like people on Facebook very sensitive about it and they feel threatened. Feel threatened by garlic? Since when? I was like, this is ridiculous. This is like, come on, Facebook, you know? So I see now, like, I'm feeling pressure. There's no, you know, it's like, again, Facebook is people, right? So there's a good people and bad people on there. I created Facebook, network of good people, because these people I want to communicate with. Now, Facebook comes in and telling me, hey, you cannot post this. You cannot say this. What is it, illegal? What am I posting, porn? I mean, where in the Facebook says you're not supposed to post something about garlic? Is a garlic outlawed? No. I mean, it's like it goes to the ridiculousness, you know, it's like, come on. you really gonna control this? Something that I posted like a year ago and everybody forgot about it. You digged it out and you saying, oh, nobody gonna see this post anymore. Okay. So, so I reposted again saying, hey guys, garlic is outlawed. So forget about it. You can't talk about it anymore. So I got more like, I got more, likes, and I posted on Webtalk and everybody applaud. Thank you. This is a good information, this is healthy. Thank you for talking about it. So I get more positive response. Like I said, I've been posting on Facebook for almost 10 years. Okay. And, I've been teaching there. I have a lot of Russian students. And by the way, I want to be part of IAG for the Russian students. I want to be part of your group because it's awesome when all teachers get together and different countries represent different countries. So I want to represent Russia. Nevertheless, yes, I've been posting for 10 years on Facebook. I'm also a photographer, so I post beautiful pictures, a lot of likes, dislikes, whatever, nothing, zero. I got no value. People just like it and they leave, Every time I post the same picture, I'm like, I'm going to test. I'm going to repost the same photo. And I get $1. I get, even though it's $1 that I'm making that I did not get 10 years ago. It's a picture from 10 years ago, but now I'm making $1 on it because everybody love it on Webtalk. You see, this is why I find the value in my posts now, because I'm trying to post every day, because now I'm making money with that. Even if it's a few cents, I don't care. It's better than nothing.
Well, and the thing is you consciously think about that in Webtalk. When you make a post, you're like, I gotta post something that's valuable enough that people are gonna go interact with it, and it's gonna be valuable. Because if you look at the news feeds of like memes and just shared silliness, it's not getting the interaction that people want. And so you kind of think about like, okay, what am I going to post? I have to post something that is valuable enough that people are going to stop and look at it. And
because I know in 10 years, this post will still continue make me money. So I better make a quality post. So I'm not going to be sure, or nobody's going to ban. I know Webtalk is not going to come back 10 years or even last year say, oh, by the way, Antonina, you post something we don't like. We think it's threatened. It's like, come on. I mean, I understand when people post some politics or, something nasty or threaten, like national security threat or whatever. But I have not posted anything that threatened anything or anybody. And because I post on, even on, I've posted funny videos of Trump, just for fun. If I did that on Facebook, I'd probably be banned by now. Trump singing karaoke, stuff like that. So I posted on Webtalk. Everybody loved it. It's like I get so much love for doing what I love to do. Like I love posting stuff, creating new content, even if it's a funny or entertaining or useful. I am getting, I get acceptance. I get the love. On Facebook, I feel like I'm being policed now, and I don't like that. I don't like nobody tell me what to do,
As far as showing people, the value of Webtalk compared to Facebook, what I do like to do is I do every once in a while, I will post something in Webtalk, but I'll link it to Facebook and have it go over there. And then
I do that
right afterwards, then I'll post a regular post in Facebook. And all the likes and stuff, that's great when you see that, all the likes and stuff. But what it really does is it just shows you that it's just a mindless click, 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 click over there. It's not, there's no logic behind it. There's no, people are thinking like, hey, if I click on, because when I click on somebody's, like when I hit a like, I look and make sure that it's not the shared on someone else's. I make sure it's their actual post. I think about it more when I click my
You're true to your like,
because I think that I'm not a huge, like, am I on social media? Yes, of course. But am I gonna be on posting every single second of every single day? No, I'm not. and I'm going to be
Who
going
has
through
time?
everything, feeds and stuff.
Who has
No,
time
I'm
for
not
that?
going to do that.
You see, I am here at
logically.
the park exercising because I just talked to my trainer. I'm getting fat, so I'm I'm doing Webtalk with my phone, doing my walking, doing my exercise, watching the kids at the same time. You know, I'm a busy person, but every time I do something now, I spend 1 hour talking with you and in Webtalk. Now I'm gonna get money as well, so my time is not wasted because my time is valuable. But when I do the same thing on other social media, Instagram and all that, I'm just wasting my time, really.
Oh yeah.
Because somebody's selling something over there. Nobody wants to really connect with me. Everybody that I go, especially Instagram, it's really annoying. Or TikTok, it's just a bunch of, I don't know, half-naked people talking about, you know, whatever. Look at my dance. Look at me and my grandma dance. I'm like, what do I care? What is value for me? You know, I'm not
But here's the thing,
entertained
Antonina.
with it.
Here's the thing, Antonina. You might not care about it, but when they're making 20K every time they make a post, they care about it. And see, that's the thing. And that's the thing is every one of those, the social media platforms has their niche, has their group of people, has their followings, and it's becoming a valuable system. And see, this is why a long time ago when someone said social media and a payment without sponsorship, without massive followings, without so much time spent on the site, I was like, this is a no-brainer, because people are going to realize that their time is wasted on all these other things, and what they're doing in those other things, when they finally realize that they can do that in this platform and
Start making money.
Make money instantly, it's going to be a flood of all those people. Why? Because those people are the generation right now that understand how valuable social media is and how valuable it is to become viral. And it's and those kind of things aren't in Webtalk right now.
But it's, like, again, it's a short-lived.
We're not mainstream at all right now.
Nobody knows about us. Exactly. That's the point. Every time I go to Instagram, every time I knock to those people who are supposed to be like famous, they're, oh, look, I have 30K. And I'm like, hey, I'm over here. You can make 60K if you just come to Webtalk in one day. You know, if you just bring your 30K there. They laugh at me and they said, oh, you're spam. I'm gonna block you. I'm like, why?
So here's what I would do. Here's my suggestion, because I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly what it's tough. What I try to do is I try to listen to what they're trying to promote and ask them if they want to promote it on a different site.
Okay.
Because
so don't say, oh, don't leave
people are promoting, you know, whatever. They're doing different things.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I had a chance to post some of my fundraiser for the Africa, and I got donations, and that pushed my project on. And you know, it was like amazing because strangers supported me, and I got to know those strangers. You know, so it was like, wow, who are you? Who helping me with my idea? And you know, you helping me, and it was incredible that I was able to raise $500 with, you know, with other platform plus help from Webtalk. So that helped my project to go and help those kids in Africa.
Yeah.
So it's only success. Like I can only tell success stories.
Yeah,
despite of being,
everything we do from the heart is successful for humanity, you know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, how you want to be remembered, right? You can be remembered as a great person, as a rich person, a poor person. Nobody cares. It's what you do. It's care. You know, it's important. Nobody's gonna care what kind of car you drove, what kind of house you live. But people will remember you. What did you do for me? You know, how did you change my life or impact my life? And sometimes taking that time and giving something to others, it's actually very rewarding. You know, like inside of you.
Oh, yes.
Because when you give, you grow.
Absolutely. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you give it quietly. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
that's what I
listen,
was
like I
trying to
said,
do.
so
Like, go ahead, sorry.
no, go on. Sorry, don't carry on, Antonina.
When
I'm just a guest here. Carry on. Express yourself.
when you know, sometimes they say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. And I've been doing this, you know, in the background quietly. I'm helping and doing stuff. But then I said, you know what? Sometimes you need the crowdfunding. You know, sometimes you need the support. You have to like shout and say, hey, people, we need help. You know, and if you don't have that network or those friends who really will help you to do whatever, then you cannot do nothing, because it's like an army, you know, it's like one man army is nothing. But if you have 10,000 people, and even if they give you a penny, you know, it's nothing for anybody. But for you, it could make a difference, or for those kids who really needed help, you know. And you as a teacher, or we as the teachers, we know the struggles, and takes money to make money and blah, blah, blah. But those kids gonna grow up and they're gonna remember, you know, we're gonna be gone. They're going to say, oh, this person built this school, or this person did this for me. This person helped me. That person fed me. You know, I get prayers now from Africa, India, because I did something for them. I did not ask for nothing. I just asked for them to, you know, participate and enjoy the gifts. But now the kids are praying and thanking me for doing this, and that. And I'm like, wow. I didn't even expect anything, you know, but seeing the 10-year-old, 5-year-old saying, wow, you know, thank God for you. You remember us, you know. When I hear this, it warms my heart. I said, wow, I did something good, you know, even though I didn't do much, you know. And I imagine how those billionaires and those people who have tons of money, they could change the world in a second, you know. They can say, hey, you know, here's 1 million. Let's build this. Let's do, you know, like those ideas that you can actually change the way we should be having in a modern life like this. We shouldn't be having starved, dying people. Come on, right? So it's like, if one person teaches another, and that person takes their idea and actually do it, because it takes action. You know, everybody can run their mouth. Oh, I can do this. I'm doing this. It takes a lot of work because you have to actually physically get up and put your money where your mouth is, right? So you have to actually get up and do it, and then you see results. But we have a saying in my country: under the rock, there is no running water. It's only become rock and roll when you actually push that big rock and little rocks come in with you. So the whole thing just gonna move. So if you don't move, if you don't push that heavy rock, forget about the whole mountain give you the water. It's going to be stagnant, and you're just going to sit there crying about, oh, I don't have a clean water. So basically, we have to be like rivers. Float. It may be upside down, you know, there may be some problems we have to overcome. But hey, if you don't do nothing, it's going to be nothing. That's it. That's it. I'm going to let somebody else talk.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that, Antonina. I'll just finish off what I was saying anyway, and I'm just saying to you that basically, you know, I've been doing this maybe for 15 or maybe over 20 odd years now in Africa, and I've never. I'm glad to hear that you're helping children in Africa, Antonina. And it's not just in Africa that children need helping; it's everywhere. But you know, we tend to go to places where the need is there. You know,
But imagine we can use Webtalk.
And where the need is there. So, you know, I go into war zones. People don't know that, and you know, we're talking about
Wow.
charity. You know, I go into war zones. I go to places where there are rebels and things like that, and people say you're crazy.
Wow.
But I go there with that conviction that you know, and you come face to face with a rebel. You know, when his eyes are red, and he's looking at you,
Yeah.
and you have to say, well, look, you know, look at me. And that's the confidence. And I've been in those areas. And what I'm saying, Antonin, is that charity is one thing, but charity is, you say we have to act. Yes, we have to cope. We have to do the crowd, so that, you know, the
It's a
crowd
work.
funding. We
Yeah.
have to do it
Takes
because
work.
as people are trying to make a difference, we have to shout out. to the broader
Yeah.
audience, to the broader community, which is what Webtalk is helping us. Just even if it's to bring attention or even to bring projects, make it visible to people that might want to contribute or might want to help. The bottom line is that we're going to make a difference wherever, and I don't know if it was Tim who said it. The transparency of Webtalk is that everybody can see what's been done. And that's why I'm inviting my NGOs onto the platform so that, and I have to coach them. I can't tell them everything when they're coming on. I say, come on, and then we'll coach them into how they're going to create funds for their own NGOs and also use the platform for whatever purposes they are. And the thing is, charity is, a lot of people will talk about, we all want to make money, but true charity, and my charity and the way that I do things is, I've spent a fortune in plane tickets going to different parts of the world to be on the ground on the field, and if I was just giving the money or donating the money to the Arts Foundation or to save the children, or if we're building wells, water wells in the villages in Africa for people to drink water. I'm glad you said that, because when you give a village a well, that's like giving them life that they never had before. That's like stopping them from walking for a while. So we know the benefits of our work, but to be charitable, in my view, to be charitable is what you give.
It's better to give than to receive.
Yes. So it's easy to give. It's easy to just take your credit card out and just give it to a charity and just say, okay, I've given to a charity, I'm a good person. But to get on a plane, or to think like Teacher Grant, to think about getting on a plane and going to a different country in a different environment with no real serious employment to teach for free, that's charity.
Wow. That's commendable.
Because I know what it's like to spend, to take your money out and to buy a plane ticket and go to a foreign place or to a strange place, leaving your family at home to make sure that the foundations are laid so that you can help people in the future. So we're not we're not looking for rewards from the actual people, to say that, oh, I was a good person, Sando built a school and Sando bought some trainers and Sando did this. What we're trying to do is have an immediate impact on the 24-hour life cycle of a human being.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be thinking, oh, I want to be remembered because I gave £10, or I bought some trainers, or because
I'm not talking about that kind of memory.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is basically we all doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing to help humanity, either on the long term, in the 24 cycle.
Well, I tell you something. I've been given for ages. I've been given for maybe 20 years, sponsored child, all these whales. I mean, I send so much money, but the thing is, I'm not sure, or it's not guaranteed it goes to that, because I have no proof or 100% sure. But when you do it yourself and you know those people and you see those faces of the kids, or whoever you do it, is like, wow, I am making difference, So it's not just like, oh, here's my credit card, like, I did something good today. Exactly. No, you actually see for yourself that you're changing somebody else's life, literally. Like from dying to actually living, given life. It's like, I'm a mom, so I give birth, I see this child grow. Same thing, it's like children, they become like your babies. You care for them, and you want to see them drink and eat and well, and so on and be educated. Because I always think about that. I come from another country, right? And somebody helped me to learn English. Somebody helped me somewhere in my journey. And if those people did not have a kind heart to do it, I would be nowhere, and nobody would care. This Ukrainian girl who doesn't speak English, she wants something. Oh, I'm hungry over here. Nobody would care. Like, there's a war in my country, and I am like, I'm gonna feel hopeless. It could have been me. It could have been my kids. You always have to put yourself in the shoes of those struggling, because it could be your children. It could be you. And imagine if humanity just ignore you or never give you a penny or dollar or whatever. That will be painful. So when somebody comes with that heart, hey, I want to do something good for you, even if it's just a little thing, I gave her shoes to my friend. Hey, she's struggling. Take my shoes, I don't need 3 pairs, take it. I see smile. I was like, wow, this is it. This is how, like, we really cannot take all this wealth with us. That's the problem. People have to realize we just rented, like, you know, this life is just rent. It's gonna expire, we're gonna leave. Why are you gonna leave all this stuff? Like, you're trying to accumulate for what? Oh, look, I have 5 cars in my garage, so who cares? You know, it's like I have 20 dress. I've seen Celine Dion's closet. She has 10,000 shoes. Seriously? 10? Why? Even in her lifetime, even if she wears them 10 shoes a day, she will not have time to wear all of these shoes. So I'm not like judging people. They can do whatever they want with money. I'm just saying, being glutton, like being just too much, is like excessive. Like, okay, I have the money now, I can just go crazy. But I think it's harmful when you get too much money, or if you're obsessed with money. I think it's not healthy. I think it's really stupid in a way. It's like, why you need so many? Why you need so much food? Why you need so much this or that? Just share, you know? It's like, you'll be happier. Just give it away. That's it.